This week's episode of Sabagebu Games Club did teach me something. Do not mess with old people. They may look old, but they have a lot of activist spunk in them. This episode of Sabagebu Games Club was actually kinda interesting. It also did dabble into the whole ghost stories, you know, how someone apparently drowned in a pool of ghosts, and the girl apparently these bullies, like, you know, bullied the girl to the point where she drowned. So I believe she drowned in the pool, they pushed her to the pool, and she drowned the next day. She's found dead. And also, this show has different scenarios. So basically, if you have not seen the series and you want to watch it, I think you should. It's pretty freaking hilarious. It's basically female, so basically like it's a military action shoujo. It basically focuses more on the comedy aspect of the show, making multiple references. I don't think they made any references in this episode. I'm not sure they did, other than the whole ghost story reference and everything else. With probably a female drowned herself while she was swimming. You know, they got locked up, which is one of the episodes. Also, the first part they started with basically a dog show where Momoko, the pink hair female, went to go to like a dog cafe type thing. I didn't know a dog cafe exists, but apparently it does. So she went to the dog cafe. You know, she went to the platypus thing. I'm not sure the name. I think it's Peggy or Plateau. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Peggy because apparently I think that's his name. So you know, they're going to the whole dog show. You know, and they found out that, you know, it wasn't a dog, and it was freaking hilarious because, you know, I believe the scenarios is every 10 minutes, and also the narrator for this show is fucking hilarious. I love the narrator because the narrator also explains everything else, and you know, the end of the, like, you know, freaking like little mini-sode, you know, I think they were like, in total of 3 mini-sodes. They do 3 in spans of 20 minutes. So basically they do one for like, I don't know, 5 times, so like 4 minute episodes, 5 minutes each. And also I believe another one was the swimming pool one, which is the last one. So basically, you know, all the girls were going to swimming, getting ready for summer vacation. And then, you know, they like, you know, and then, you know, they got locked up in the pool where they let her to the pool from one of the otaku ones. I love those older characters, very much an otaku. And I believe that's the second episode. Basically, got locked up in a pool, and basically, you know, they were locking up everything else. So they managed to get a day off of that club, and they went swimming also. And it was also freaking, like, it was very scary but hilarious also how they overreacted. And I believe they did learn about a disease. I'm not sure what the disease name is. I believe something with H. Basically, you know, a disease where, you know, you overthink, you know, if you are like, you know, if you freeze and you're trying to freeze, you do overthink a lot. And I think that was a really educational way because you do learn something. And also the whole pool, there's a bit of fan service in this episode, obviously, with the whole like boob touching of Maya and everything else. That was a bit fan service in there. And the final third mini-sode was, I believe, they're playing like a road survival game with old people because they wanted to get like a bike gang, but, you know, obviously Mew, the leader of the whole club, couldn't really get gangs, like motorcycle gangs, so they were in Australia too. I didn't forget to mention they were also in Australia for the last mini-sode, and it was freaking, that I think my favorite, like, okay, let me explain the last mini-sode, of course. So basically, you know, they were also obviously like doing a race with old people, and that's why I say, do not mess with old people, because they may look old, but they had a lot of spunk in them. They were basically, you know, fighting each other while on the road, so like, you know, they're doing a road survival club as well, and it was like, you know, it was pretty hilarious because obviously the end also of the episode was, you know what I mean, like, they also, you know, obviously Momoko won in the end, but, you know, there's one old guy waiting at the finish line. Like, he was raising his like 1 centimeter per freaking hour or whatever, and it was freaking like, I really did enjoy this mini-sode, but I think my favorite mini-sode has to go to the second one, which was basically the ghost in the ghost in the pool, I believe, because that was really hilarious because they did have, like, obviously female bikinis, of course, but it's pretty hilarious to have an overreacting over it, how basically, you know, they opened a door, but in the end they were all dead and everything else, and how they became ghosts themselves. You know, it was really absolutely brilliant. I really did enjoy it also. I believe, okay, so let me think, let's see, let's see how many mini-sodes there are. So basically the first one was the dog cafe, the second one was the ghost in the pool, and the third one was basically racing against the old. I'm gonna call it a race survival club because I'm not sure they have a certain name. I believe they do have names, but I really don't read the names a lot. So overall, so be sure to comment below what you thought about this basically 3 mini-sodes in one episode. And, you know, also Lemon did make an appearance, and Lemon is pretty much a creepy ass character. I really don't like Lemon because he freaking, like, I feel like he just follows Momoko around. Recently they met freaking I believe like the 3rd or 4th episode, and like the whole game thing. So be sure to let me know what you thought about this episode. You know, follow me on Twitter if you do so inclined. I'm also 1,000 followers. Like the Facebook page if you're that kind of guy, and I'll see you guys later.